Chosen one, pause everything and listen. This is not random. This is not just another message. The angels are speaking urgently because heaven has stepped in. The angels say God will not let you ruin his whole plan, no matter how close it feels right now. The angels are watching you in this exact season. They see the inner battle you don't talk about. They see the exhaustion behind your smile. They see the moment you almost gave up and the moment you almost chose the wrong path. And the angels say this clearly: you were never meant to walk away. Chosen one, the angels say you are standing at a critical point. One step forward brings alignment. One step backward brings unnecessary pain. Heaven is interrupting because your destiny is too loud to be silenced and too powerful to be destroyed by delay. The angels say you may feel like you are ruining everything, but God already saw this moment before you ever reached it. That's why angels were assigned to guard you. That's why doors didn't fully close. That's why certain plans failed. The angels say what felt like frustration was actually protection. Hear this hook in your spirit. If God allowed you to reach this point, it means he already prepared a way out. The angels say God's plan is not fragile. Your emotions don't cancel it. Your mistakes don't erase it. Your hesitation does not surprise heaven. Chosen one, the angels are urging you to act immediately. Not in panic, but in obedience. Act by stopping what drains you. Act by turning away from what God already warned you about. Act by returning to prayer even if your faith feels weak. The angels say obedience right now will unlock speed later. The angels say time is shifting. What used to be delayed is about to move fast. But speed without obedience becomes chaos. That is why heaven is calling you now, before things accelerate. God will not allow you to step into the next season carrying old disobedience. Chosen one, the angels say this is a divine interruption. You were getting too comfortable with almost, with later, with someday. Heaven is saying now choose truth, now choose discipline, now choose God again. Another hook the angels want you to hear. You are not being punished. You are being repositioned. That's why pressure increased. That's why distractions multiplied. That's why confusion tried to cloud your mind. The angels say resistance always shows up when destiny is near. The angels say some relationships will fall away quickly. Some habits will feel uncomfortable to release. Some doors will shut without explanation. Do not panic. The angels say God is protecting the blueprint. Anything that threatens his plan must move out of the way. Chosen one, heaven is serious about you. Angels do not show up for ordinary assignments. They show up when heaven refuses to lose what it invested in. The angels say God would rather correct you than replace you, and that alone proves you are still chosen. Listen closely. The angels say if you ignore this moment, you will still survive, but you will delay what God wants to do through you. But if you act now, alignment will be immediate. Peace will return. Direction will become clear. Chosen one, the angels are waiting for your response. Move, decide, obey. God's plan is alive, and heaven is making sure you stay inside it. Chosen one, the angels say do not underestimate what is happening right now. This moment is heavier than it looks. Heaven is leaning in. The angels say God has slowed things down around you on purpose so you would finally hear what your spirit has been trying to tell you. The angels say you have been standing between comfort and calling. Comfort feels safe, but calling feels urgent. And heaven is saying comfort can no longer lead you. The angels say God will not let you settle where you were meant to rise. Hear this hook clearly. What feels like pressure is actually divine restraint. The angels say God is holding you back from making a move that would cost you more than you realize. You thought the delay was punishment, but the angels say it was mercy. Chosen one, the angels see how close you came to compromising. They saw the temptation to choose easy over right, familiar over faithful. And the angels stepped in quietly. That sudden confusion, that unexpected pause, that uneasy feeling, that was heaven protecting the plan. The angels say act immediately by aligning your heart again. You don't need perfect words. You don't need long prayers. The angels say sincerity moves heaven faster than performance. One honest prayer can realign what weeks of overthinking could not. Another hook the angels want you to hear. God's plan does not need your perfection, it needs your obedience. You were never asked to carry the whole plan. That weight belongs to God. Your part is to say yes and move when He says move. The angels say the enemy tried to convince you that you already ruined everything. That lie was strategic. Shame keeps chosen ones frozen. But the angels say shame has no authority over someone God already forgave. Chosen one, heaven is restoring your clarity. The fog is lifting. The confusion is breaking. The angels say the moment you choose obedience, peace will follow you like a shadow. The angels also warn you lovingly. Do not go back to what God already pulled you out of. Do not reopen doors heaven closed for your safety. The angels say nostalgia is dangerous when it pulls you away from destiny. Hear this final hook burning in your spirit. God's plan will move forward, with you or around you, but heaven prefers you inside it. That is why the angels are calling your name again. That is why this message found you now. Chosen one, take the step. Release what must be released. Trust what God already spoke. The angels say heaven is ready to move the moment you do. This is not the end. This is correction before elevation. This is mercy before movement. This is angels calling you back into alignment. Heaven is watching. And God's plan is still alive. Chosen one. The angels say this is not coincidence anymore. Too many signs have lined up. Too many confirmations have followed you. Heaven has been repeating itself because this moment must not be missed. The angels say God is tightening His grip on your destiny, not to control you, but to keep you from drifting off course. Hear this strong hook. God is interrupting you because what's coming next cannot afford your hesitation. The angels say the next season requires clarity, discipline, and obedience. That is why the shaking started. That is why distractions are being exposed. Heaven is preparing you for weight you have never carried before. Chosen one. The angels see the silent struggle in your mind. The overthinking. The what ifs. The fear of getting it wrong. And the angels say this. Fear is the last barrier before alignment. If you were truly off track, heaven would be silent, but heaven is loud right now. The angels say God already rewrote parts of the plan to protect you. He rerouted situations. He delayed people. He blocked exits you were not meant to take. What you called setbacks were actually divine edits. Another hook the angels want you to feel deeply. You are not behind. You are being preserved. God slowed you down so you wouldn't arrive damaged. The angels say timing matters as much as obedience. Chosen one. The angels are urging you again. Act immediately by cleaning your heart. Forgive who hurt you. Release what keeps pulling you backward. Let go of the version of you that survived but never healed. The angels say you cannot carry old wounds into new territory. The angels say heaven is repositioning people around you. Some will misunderstand your growth. Some will resist your change. Let them. The angels say separation is not rejection, it is preparation. Hear this warning wrapped in love. Do not confuse God's patience with permission. The angels say God has been merciful, but now He is being precise. The margin for delay is closing because the assignment ahead is sensitive. Chosen one. The angels see angels assigned to your next step, not your comfort zone. They cannot escort you where you refuse to go. Move, and you will feel peace return. Obey, and confusion will break. The angels say your obedience will unlock answers you've been praying for. Clarity will replace chaos. Strength will replace exhaustion. Direction will replace doubt. This is the hook heaven is leaving you with. God will not let you ruin His plan, but you must choose to stay aligned with it. Chosen one, breathe, decide, step forward. The angels are ready. And God is already waiting on the other side. Chosen one. The angels say heaven has gone quiet around distractions so you can finally hear truth clearly. What once excited you no longer satisfies you, and that is not boredom, that is separation. The angels say God is weaning you from what cannot go with you. Hear this deep hook. When God prepares to elevate you, He first isolates your focus. That's why certain conversations feel empty now. That's why certain paths feel heavy. Heaven is narrowing your attention because your assignment is becoming sharper. The angels say you've been asking God for confirmation, but God has been asking you for surrender. Signs are no longer the issue, obedience is. The angels say you already know what needs to change. You've felt it every time peace left after compromise. Chosen one. The angels say stop negotiating with what God already said no to. Partial obedience delays full breakthrough. Heaven honors obedience, not excuses. Another hook the angels want you to hear clearly. God's silence after instruction is not absence, it's expectation. He is waiting for movement, not more questions. The angels say the enemy tried to wear you down slowly, not suddenly. That's why the battle felt quiet. That's why doubt crept in gently. But the angels say exposure always comes before deliverance. What you can see now can no longer control you. Chosen one, heaven is restoring your authority. The angels say the moment you choose alignment, strength will rush back into you. Motivation will return. Direction will sharpen. Peace will settle. The angels also say, guard your mouth in this season. Do not speak doubt over what God is rebuilding. Words are seeds, and heaven is watching what you plant. Speak life, even when feelings argue back. Hear this strong hook. What you protect now will protect you later. Boundaries are not punishment, they are shields. Chosen one, the angels say God is training you for longevity, not just breakthrough. Quick wins fade, but aligned lives last. That's why God is taking his time with you. He's not just blessing you, he's building you. The angels say your next yes will unlock favor you didn't pray for yet. Divine connections, unexpected provision, quiet miracles, but they are reserved for movement, not stagnation. Chosen one, heaven is calling you higher, but higher requires lighter. Let go of guilt, let go of fear, let go of what keeps pulling you backward. The angels say you cannot carry chains into open skies. This is the final hook the angels leave with you today. God will not let you ruin his plan, but he will let you rise into it. Rise now, choose now, obey now. The angels are ready, and heaven is waiting for your step. Chosen one, the angels say this moment is being recorded in the spirit. Not your past, not your mistakes, your response right now. Heaven measures movement, not excuses. The angels say God is watching for alignment, not perfection. Hear this piercing hook. Delay is loud in heaven. Obedience is louder. That's why the pressure increased. That's why rest feels restless. God is stirring you because staying the same is no longer safe for your future. The angels say you were protected from storms you never saw, detours that saved your life, conversations that ended just in time. The angels whisper, you are still here because God refused to let you fall apart off assignment. Chosen one, the angels say your calling has a sound, and compromise creates noise that distorts it. Silence the noise, cut the distraction, choose clarity. Heaven responds quickly to clean decisions. Another hook the angels want you to carry. God corrects what he intends to crown. If he wanted to discard you, he would have left you alone. Instead, he sent angels to confront, redirect, and preserve you. The angels say stop rehearsing what went wrong. Heaven is focused on what goes right after obedience. One step can restore momentum. One yes can collapse months of confusion. Chosen one, the angels warn gently. Do not romanticize the past or fear the future. Both can keep you frozen. God is present. Move with him now. Hear this strong truth. Alignment brings acceleration. When you move in step with God, delays dissolve, peace returns, and doors open without force. The angels say your obedience will protect people you haven't met yet. Your discipline will bless generations you'll never see. This is bigger than feelings. This is purpose. Chosen one, heaven is not asking for everything, just the next right step. Pray again, decide again, trust again. The angels say the moment you move, resistance breaks. This is the final echo from heaven today. God will not let you ruin his plan, and he is inviting you to rise inside it now. Move, align, obey. The angels are with you, and God's plan is advancing, starting now. Chosen one, the angels say heaven is closer than you think right now. You are not being watched with disappointment, you are being watched with expectation. God is not asking if you will move, but when. And the angels say the moment has narrowed to now. Hear this gripping hook. What you choose next will echo longer than what you endured before. That's why heaven is so intentional in this hour. Pain taught you, waiting refined you, but obedience will release you. The angels say you've been living in between faith and fear, between calling and comfort, between what God said and what feels safe. And the angels say in between seasons end only when a decision is made. Chosen one. The angels see how many times you almost obeyed. Almost prayed. Almost walked away. Almost trusted fully. And the angels say almost kept you alive, but it won't take you forward. Another hook heaven wants you to hear clearly. Almost obedience still delays destiny. God is not asking for intensity. He is asking for surrender. The angels say some battles didn't leave because they were never meant to be fought longer. They were meant to be ended by obedience. What prayer couldn't break, obedience will dissolve. Chosen one. The angels say stop questioning your worth. Your correction proves your value. God does not correct what He plans to abandon. He corrects what He plans to use. The angels say heaven has already gone ahead of you. Angels are assigned to rooms you haven't entered yet, to conversations you haven't had yet, to doors that will only open once you move. Hear this powerful hook. Your future is waiting on your courage, not your clarity. Clarity comes after movement. Peace comes after obedience. Strength comes after surrender. Chosen one. The angels warn with love. Do not let familiarity become your prison. Just because something feels normal doesn't mean it's safe. God is calling you out of cycles, not just out of pain. The angels say when you step forward, you will feel resistance break suddenly. What felt heavy will feel lighter. What felt confusing will feel clear. That is alignment. This is heaven's final pressing word in this moment. God's plan is protected, but your obedience decides how smoothly you walk through it. Chosen one. Stand up in your spirit. Let go without looking back. Move without needing every answer. The angels are clearing the way. God is steadying your steps. And your destiny is closer than it has ever been. Move now. Heaven is ready.